Aladdin and the Genie of the Magical Lamp. In the golden sands of the desert kingdom of Agrabah, nestled between towering dunes and the mystical whisper of the wind, lived a young man named Aladdin. Aladdin was no prince, nor was he born into a family of wealth. He was an ordinary boy, living in the crowded, vibrant streets of Agrabah, where merchants and traders filled the air with the sounds of bartering and laughter. Though Aladdin was poor, he was rich in imagination and hope. Every day, he dreamed of a life beyond the dusty streets, yearning for adventures far grander than what his simple life seemed to offer. Little did he know, destiny was about to unfold in a way no one could have imagined. One fateful day, while Aladdin wandered the outskirts of Agrabah, he stumbled upon an old beggar, a man with wrinkled skin and eyes that gleamed with a strange intensity. The beggar claimed to know of an ancient cave hidden deep in the mountains where treasures beyond imagination awaited. All he needed was a brave soul to retrieve them. The promise of riches sparked a fire in Aladdin's heart. He followed the beggar deep into the desert, far from the bustling city. After a long and arduous journey, they arrived at a hidden cave, its entrance covered by a thick veil of vines. The beggar handed Aladdin a tattered map, pointing to the cave's entrance. "Go inside, boy," the beggar rasped. "But remember, touch only the lamp, nothing else. The cave is dangerous, but the lamp, oh, the lamp will bring you everything you desire." Curiosity and ambition spurred Aladdin on. He stepped cautiously into the cave, and the walls glowed with an otherworldly light, revealing a treasure trove of gold, jewels, and artifacts from forgotten kingdoms. But Aladdin heeded the beggar's words and kept his eyes fixed on the simple brass lamp perched on a stone pedestal at the cave's heart. With trembling hands, Aladdin picked up the lamp, but as soon as he did, the cave began to rumble, collapsing around him. In a panic, he fled, barely escaping with his life, the lamp clutched tightly in his hand. The beggar, now revealed to be a sinister sorcerer, demanded the lamp as Aladdin emerged. "Give it to me," the sorcerer hissed, his greed consuming him. But Aladdin, sensing danger, refused. Enraged, the sorcerer trapped him inside the cave, leaving him to perish. Alone in the dark, Aladdin's hope began to fade. Despair filled his heart until, in frustration, he rubbed the lamp, hoping it would bring him comfort. Suddenly, the lamp began to glow, and a thick swirling mist emerged, forming into the shape of a towering, majestic figure, a genie. The genie's voice boomed through the cave. "I am the genie of the lamp. I shall grant you 3 wishes, whatever your heart desires." Astonished, Aladdin stared in awe. Here was his chance to change everything. His thoughts raced. Riches, power, fame, all within his grasp. For his first wish, Aladdin asked for freedom from the cave. The genie nodded, and with a single wave of his hand, they were whisked back to Agrabah. The city shimmered before them, bathed in the golden light of sunset. Aladdin realized the power of the lamp could indeed make his dreams come true. With his second wish, Aladdin asked for riches, not for greed, but so he could care for his mother and live in comfort. The genie granted it, transforming their modest home into a palace fit for royalty, adorned with fine silks, jewels, and gold. Yet despite all the wealth and luxury, Aladdin found himself unsatisfied. He had the riches he once longed for, but something was missing. Aladdin was not content with simply living a life of opulence. His heart yearned for something deeper, a sense of purpose and love. In the palace gardens, he would often watch Princess Jasmine, the Sultan's daughter, from afar. Her beauty was unparalleled, but it was her kindness and intelligence that truly captured his heart. She was loved by the people and her wisdom was known throughout the land. But how could a commoner like him, even now with riches, ever hope to win the heart of a princess? Aladdin approached the genie with his final wish. "Make me a prince," he said, "so I may have a chance to marry Princess Jasmine." The genie granted his wish, transforming Aladdin into a prince, complete with an entourage of servants, splendid robes, and a grand procession through the city. The people of Agrabah marveled at the spectacle, and Princess Jasmine was intrigued by this mysterious prince from a faraway land. At first, everything seemed perfect. Aladdin, now disguised as Prince Ali, was welcomed into the royal palace, and he quickly won the affection of the Sultan and the people. But Princess Jasmine was different. She was not easily swayed by wealth or appearances. She valued honesty and integrity above all else, and something about Prince Ali felt off. As Aladdin spent more time with Jasmine, he realized he could not keep up the facade forever. His heart ached every time he pretended to be something he was not. He admired Jasmine's strength and wisdom, and he knew that a relationship built on lies could never last. The guilt weighed heavily on him. One evening, after a magical night under the stars with Jasmine, Aladdin made a decision. He could not continue living a lie. He confessed the truth to her, that he was not a prince, but a commoner who had found a magical lamp and made a wish to be someone else. To Aladdin's surprise, Jasmine was not angry. She was disappointed that he had felt the need to lie, but she appreciated his honesty. She told him that she had fallen in love not with the prince, but with the kind and brave young man she had gotten to know. But their happiness was short-lived. The evil sorcerer, who had been watching from the shadows, returned. Furious that Aladdin had outwitted him, he stole the lamp and seized control of the genie. With unlimited power at his command, the sorcerer sought to overthrow the Sultan and rule Agrabah himself. In a final, desperate battle, Aladdin faced the sorcerer. Though the sorcerer had the genie's power, Aladdin had something far greater: his courage, his integrity, and the love of the people he had touched with his kindness. In the end, Aladdin tricked the sorcerer into using his final wish to become a genie himself, trapping him in the very lamp he had coveted. With the sorcerer defeated, the genie was freed from the lamp. Aladdin, realizing the value of freedom, used his last wish not for himself, but to set the genie free. The genie, overwhelmed with gratitude, promised to always be there for Aladdin, even without the magic of the lamp. The Sultan, seeing Aladdin's bravery and selflessness, decreed that a person's worth was not measured by their birthright, but by their character. He gave Aladdin and Jasmine his blessing, and they were married in a celebration that united the kingdom. Moral of the story: the tale of Aladdin and the magical lamp teaches that true happiness and fulfillment come not from wealth or power, but from being true to oneself. Aladdin's journey shows that love, honesty, and integrity are far more valuable than any treasure, and that even the most ordinary person can achieve greatness when they act with kindness and courage. This story of adventure, love, and self-discovery has enchanted generations, reminding us all that the greatest magic lies not in lamps or genies but in our own hearts.